Hello, welcome to another edition of DoggyPlay. This time we're doing a game that came out last spring on XBLA and Games for Windows Live and PSN. It was Section 8 Prejudice. So this is kind of like I consider it a very loose Halo clone, but in third person. But basically what it is it's kind of a third-person, vehicle-based shooter in third person. Nothing more can really be said about that. It's got a campaign. It's got a conquest mode, which is like the Battlefield 3 conquest mode. You have capture points across the map. You take them, defend them, and it goes back and forth, and there's a ticket system that once the tickets run out with kills and captures, that team wins. The swarm mode basically has to do with a horde mode type scenario. Every 15 minutes, I believe, or so, a new wave of enemy comes. You have to get rid of the enemies that's currently coming at you to get ready for the next wave. It's not like horde mode in Gears is more of you kill everything, then the next wave comes. This one, next wave keeps coming whether you kill everything or not. So it's very good to do this with a co-op, 2 or 3 people. Skirmish mode is team deathmatch, basically. Similar scenario with the vehicles as the conquest mode, but there's no spawn point, so it's just pretty much straight team deathmatch with vehicles. Assault mode is attack and defend situation with control points. So you have the same amount of control points, and it's kind of like territories in Halo 3, I think it was, where all the points are neutral, and you go through, and as soon as your team grabs a point, the other team can't get it back. So it's not a back and forth. It's kind of a land grab type of thing. So those are all the modes. Let's take a look at Conquest for a second here. And before I do that, let me throw into the dropship, which kind of has to do with the different loadouts you can do for your character. Isn't that cute? A lot of different upgrades. A lot of unlocks. 47 unlocks having to do with armor, weapons, types of ammo, different abilities. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's go back. Let's try a quick match in Conquest. Let's see how we do here. Alright. So as you can see, there's red circles on the map. Those are kind of the hot zones of the enemy, has been deployed. And there's you can see kind of an anti-air turret in the middle of the middle of the circles, which means if you try to deploy there, you're pretty much going to get shot down. So you always kind of want to deploy on the outer rings, not in these things, in these kind of circle of death. But we'll see what happens here. Let's kind of deploy on the edge so we can kind of play around a little bit. To deploy, you just click anywhere you want to in theory, and it goes into a dropship mode, and boom, you're off. On the right-hand side, you see an altitude meter. When it gets yellow and red, you hit the E-brake, technically, and then you kind of free fall a little bit, anywhere you want to. That's a very cool thing about this game. Very cool. Control point defused. And you can run, and this is kind of the burst or super sprint mode. But you will sprint like this. You can't shoot from this position, but it just gets you from kind of one end of the map to another. And how you initiate that, you just hold down the run button and keep it held, and it'll kick into this kind of auto run mode like this. And then you see I'm going to do like a jump, like here. I can jump up, kind of a little jetpack per se, and all that good stuff. So it's really good ways to get around these huge maps. Let's go in here and let's try to actually do something important, like this dude. I killed him because I'm awesome. And what I also did there is... Let's see if I can get... Whoa! Let's see if I can show it again. When you're pointing at an enemy, they have like a circle around their name. Oh man, they took all the maps!
Successfully hacked.
Man, let's go right here in the corner. That's a good idea, right? Let's go right in the corner and see what happens.
Control point captured.
E-break. Free fall, free fall, free fall. Restricted area. Don't want to go. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh man, it was I drifted over into their little circle of death there. So basically what we're doing here is when you put, let's see if I can find one. Let's see if we can find the guy. And do sprint event.
Jammer mission activated. Guard the jammer
I'll take
array and
this.
prevent
Control
enemy
point
hacks.
hacked by enemy.
We'll take this. Can't get rid of these AA guns. Alright. This could really... Oh. The freaking self-heals, you bastard. You take out these AA guns, they're kind of nasty. It's boring. It's boring to watch.
Enemy deployable located. Control point lost.
Gotta get out of here. So yeah, I love this jump jet ability. Except when I can't jump high enough to go. So we can do auto run through the water. Oh yeah, auto run, look at that, that's freaking awesome. Can you do that? Kind of launch yourself a little bit.
Enemy deployable located.
We're gonna team up, get this in, there we go. There, guy. There's the circle.
Sensor jammer lost.
So, you hold down the control button when you're pointing at a dude.
Warning. Friendly damage.
You hold the control button down while you're pointing at a dude and when you fire. And it's kind of like the Tracer auto fire. I can't remember what the name of the weapon is. It's in the Resistance franchise. And,
Keep up the focus fire.
and it kind of auto shoots your bullets exactly at the target. And there's a cooldown period for all that as well. But, up here, right here. See it auto goes right to it every single time.
Control point captured.
Which is kind of cool. So there's a lot of... Oh, get defeated. But there's a lot of cool mechanics in the game. Stuff I've never seen before, at least when this game came out. I think the new game out this week, Starhawk, has the drop ship, drop pod feature, which is kind of nice as well. A lot of cool mechanics that I haven't seen in any recent games. At least people are starting,
15
whatever, right?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Battle begins. We'll go through another mission here. Another match. Come close, come close, come close. Let's see if I can take this.
Grenade incoming!
Shields offline.
Kill. Gotta kill. Oh, God bless America.
Enemy.
Oh, man, I had that. Oh, I had that. So we can try another one.
Control point successfully hacked.
Come on, come on, come on. Get me in there. Get in there, get in there.
Control point hacked by enemy. Control point successfully hacked. Shields offline.
Taking cover.
Control point hacked by enemy. Control point successfully hacked.
Control point captured.
It's a very good strategic game.
Control point
I
hacked
love the
by
deployment,
enemy.
dropship deployment. Gives a little more strategy. Oh, I'm getting in the circle I don't have. But you kind of get an idea of what we're looking at here. I love that kind of fire feature. Nice feature.
Taking cover. Control point lost. Control point captured. Enemy neutralized.
I think something came up saying purchase on it.
Control point lost. Supply enemy activated VIP mission. All units converge on his position and take him down.
Dropship deployment. Shoot. So I guess technically this game is a year old, roughly. Pretty,
Control point
yeah, a year
hacked by
old.
enemy.
Still looks pretty good, plays pretty smooth. Just think if they would have went with a little more or less of a generic, oh gosh, generic situation.
Enemy
'Cause,
general has
even
been
though this is
sighted.
sci-fi, it's still kind of generic, I guess. There's really good mechanics in it.
Control point captured. Control point lost.
Control point hacked by enemy. Shields offline.
Enemy threat
Gosh, that was close.
Enemy failed VIP mission.
There must have been some areas, some bleeding damage on there, I bet. Let's go here. See what happens. Could be good, could be bad. So I always try to deploy in the
Control
yellow area
point
so I have a little
defused.
maneuverability. What's going on? Oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. God, that was so dumb. Mental note, everybody, don't do this. God, that was
Shields
dumb.
offline.
That was dumb. But we're getting back their areas, which is nice.
Control point hacked by enemy.
Yeah, I see him, I see him. See him, see him.
Control point hacked by enemy.
He pops his head out, he's dead. Rud.
Outpost mission activated. Regroup at the outpost LZ. Enemy unit dispatched.
Oh my gosh, there's two dudes there.
Shields offline.
I got 2 kills. I'm amazing. Defusing, 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 defusing. You can look
Control
around
point
while you're
successfully
defusing, which is kind of helpful.
Control point defused.
I leveled up. Great. I don't know what, I'm sure that gives us me another unlock or so.
Reloading. Cover me.
So it's good for long shots. There's a lot of like really quick movements in these types of games. It's really hard to shoot a guy. takes so many shots to bring them down, so that kind of auto lock, auto fire is really
Control
slick.
point captured.
Really slick. So we can do a super sprint here. I'll figure out where I want to go. Over here.
Control point successfully hacked.
That was done. I forget what the melee button was. That was my fault. That was my fault.
Control point hacked by enemy.
Oh, yeah, right there. Oh gosh.
Control point defused.
It's around the corner.
Hacking enemy control point.
See what we got here. See what we got here.
Control point
I
successfully
hacked
hacked.
it. So what does that mean? I have no clue. Oh, that just... Oh, I see. As you can see in the lower left corner, once I hack it, then it starts filling up with my team's energy or whatever. Oh god. He's right there.
Shields offline.
There's no free shields here. Oh, no I didn't. Oh, how did I kill him? That's amazing.
Control point
There we go.
captured.
We got some control point action. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna place it
Shields offline.
Control
New
point
record. Oh, I'm getting lots of awards this round.
jammer array.
Let's see here. I think it's a... We'll do one more.
Control point successfully hacked.
Yeah, we'll do one more. One more deploy. I'll give you a good look of the game. At least this game mode anyway. Every other game mode's kind of a variation of this for the most
Control
part.
point
So
defused.
this gives you a really good indication of what's going on. Ah, they're dead already. I think. Well, there are a bunch of vehicles in this game too, but they're a little more harder. They're harder to get.
Regroup. Secure the control points.
I'll take some mistakes on that.
Taking EMP.
Shields offline.
Oh, sniper. Well, there you have it. That should be a good indication of what to expect with this game. I know it's on Xbox Live now, PSN, Steam is where I got this one from, and it's bundled with the games for Windows Live for this, so know that off the bat if you get it from Steam. But yeah, thank you for watching, and always be gaming.